It is day 2 in pre-algebra, and today is, what is it, Wednesday? Put the date down. Wednesday, May 28th. And for your do now today, I gave you a whole bunch of little problems here where I wanted you to either add, subtract, multiply, or divide depending on what the problem says. And then I gave you a challenge problem here at the bottom, and that's a sneak peek of what we're going to look at today. So let's go ahead and go down the line. And if you think you know the answer, shout it out. What's the answer to number 1?
-8.
-8?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody got that? Beautiful. How about 2?
-52.
-52. Perfect. How about number 3?
5.
5. Good. Number 4. 13. That one's tricky. Did anybody get a different answer than that?
Yeah, I had 7 at first.
7. Do you see why it's 13, or should we talk about it?
Yeah, 10 minus. Yes.
So let's remember our rule. Whenever we are subtracting, so in numbers 1, 2, and 3, we were doing addition. We added. Now we are subtracting, and so we're using the keep, change rule. So keep the 10, change the minus to a plus, change the -3 to +3. So it's really 10 plus 3.
Oh, the key change.
It'll get you. That's tricky. Yeah, so keep, change. 10 minus -3 is actually 10 plus 3. 13. So I'll write that to the side. 10 plus 3. Okay. How about number 5? 1. Did anyone get something different than 1?
Yeah.
What did we get?
13.
Okay, so is it 13 or 1? Let's see. Let's use the keep, change, and see what happens. I'm going to keep -6, change the minus to a plus, change -7 to +7. So now I have -6 plus 7. What do we do here to solve? Say it again. Subtract? Yes, we're really just going to do 7 minus 6. And that's 1. Our answer is 1 for number 5. It gets tricky as we go. Now remember, you can always use your calculator because we will be using those more often than not in the future. But these are great rules to keep in mind. Okay. Are we ready to move on to number 6, or is anybody still writing? Okay, take your time. I'll wait a minute.
Change.
Yes, all right here. Keep, change. We use that for subtraction. For number 6. Okay, number 6, 10 times 2, what's that? 20. Perfect. What about -10 times -2? Is it -20 or is it +20?
+20.
Why on earth would 2 negatives give me a positive?
Because it's multiplication.
Because it's multiplication. Those negatives will cancel. This is +20. That's tricky. The negatives cancel. Okay, let's see. How about -1 times 16? -16. Good.
Okay, I was holding on to that one.
We got nervous.
Yeah.
-16. Very good. Hey, you know what? I want to also say this. I actually love it when you make loud mistakes because not only does it help you learn? It helps the rest of the class learn because I bet you would not be the only one that made that mistake.
Mhm.
And you being brave enough to say it helps every person in this room. Absolutely. So number 9, let's see, 12 times -3. What's that?
Negative 36.
-36. Beautiful.
No, that's-
You did it.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, number 10. We didn't do division yesterday, but I threw one in there.
35, 85, 25.
Mhm.
25.
Let's see, 100 divided by 4? It is 25.
It's
It is
25.
25.
Where did I get 85 from?
I don't
No, you know what? I'm
I
tripping.
wonder what you did.
Yeah.
Did you write any work
I wrote the
down?
wrong number. That
I
I
get you.
divided it and looked and went back to, but I was right.
100 divided by 4.
Yeah, you got
Okay, I
something.
did that, but I got 27.
Type it in again. Let me see. You're typing 100 and then the division sign 4. Enter. Did you get it?
Why did I write down 27?
I know I did the same thing.
I don't know, girl.
That's the
I
right,
don't know.
did it the right way, but wrong time the wrong thing.
That's all right. That's all right.
Like, how does something do that?
It happened.
Wow.
Okay, did anybody try the challenge?
Yes.
Okay, I'm expecting us to get multiple different answers for this. So I want to hear anyone that tried it, give me your answers. What'd you get?
35.
Okay.
I got 30.
15, you got 35, you got 30.
Mm.
Okay, did you get anything? Did you try this one? That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 3 different answers.
15.
Let's figure out which one is right. How should I start this problem?
Well, 3 times.
Ooh.
That's 5. 5. Yeah.
3 times
Oh.
4 or the 5 plus 3?
What? 3 times 4.
3 times 4. Oh. What's 3 times 4?
32. No, 12. No.
12.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to draw an arrow down. 3 times 4 is 12. And now I need to bring this down. Now, don't freak out if you're like, what is she doing? We haven't gone over this yet. We're going to go over it today. So 5 plus 12 minus 2 now. Okay, what would I do next? What would I do next?
12 minus 2.
12 minus 2? Or 5 plus 12? We can try either one. What do we all think? 12 minus 2 first? Okay, what's 12 minus 2?
10.
10. Okay, and we gotta bring down the 5 plus 10, what's that? That's 15.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about what we have to do, because this is one possible answer, but what if I did it like this? 5 plus 3 times 4 minus 2. What if I did 5 plus 3 first? What's 5 plus 3?
8.
8. And then I'll bring down the rest. Times 4 minus 2. What's 8 times 4?
32.
32?
32.
Let's see, I'm gonna...
32.
It's 32? I don't know mental math, guys. I'm gonna be honest. 8 times 4. You're right, it's 32. Okay, so 32. Bring down the minus 2, and what's that?
That's 30.
That's 30.
30, yeah.
How on earth did we get 2 different answers?
That's a different.
We did solve these differently. We did the problem in a different order, didn't we?
Yeah. That's weird.
We did it in a, that's weird, isn't it? That's weird. So here's what we need to do. We need to figure out which order is correct, and I'm going to teach you the correct order today. This is something that you may have been taught years and years and years ago, but it is one of the most important concepts in math that will carry on with everything you do for the rest of your life when it comes to math. So we're going to come back to this. For now, I want you to take out a blank page. We're going to take a few notes about this. Okay, so I'm gonna title my page. Again, if you're still waiting on the notebooks to get here, they have not come in yet, but I do want to remind everybody I have so many folders over here, lots of paper. There's markers, pens, pencils, tape, anything that you need. This is for you guys, okay? Yes. So I'm gonna start page of notes, and I'm gonna title it Pre-Algebra. This is day 2 notes. This is page 1 in case we go on to another page. I'll write the date one more time. Wednesday, 5/28. Now, as you guys are writing this, if you recall, yesterday we talked about a word called operations. You guys remember talking about that? Operations. Remember what operations are?
The game operation to number.
It's the things we do to numbers, like adding, like subtracting, like multiplying, like dividing. So when it comes to operations, the things we do to numbers, there's a very special order to those operations, and we have to solve it in that order. So on the top of this page, we're going to title this Order of Operations. Some of you may remember being taught this years ago with an acronym. That means letters that stand for a word, and that acronym is PEMDAS. PEMDAS, is that familiar?
Yes.
If it's not, you're gonna learn it today. I've got a little PEMDAS poster up here above the board. This is the order of operations. It stays up there forever all year long. So if you ever forget, just look above my head and it's right there. So we're gonna write it in our notes though too. The order of operations tells us when do I do which operation, first, second, third, fourth, what order do I do it in? So we're gonna use that acronym, the PEMDAS, and we're gonna start with P. The P stands for parentheses or grouping symbols. So I'm going to write here, am I spelling? Parentheses, parentheses, and that can look like this. And that's normally how it will look for us. There's also other grouping symbols, but we won't normally see those, not in this class. For now, P means parentheses. And that's the first thing we do is we look for anything in parentheses. Okay. Next, we have E. For exponents. We will not do much with exponents in pre-algebra. That's more algebra 1 and 2. But exponents are like the little numbers up here on top of a bigger number or on top of a letter like X. After the E for exponents, normally you would see the M for multiplication and then the D for division, but we're actually going to group those in one because one of the biggest mistakes I see is that students think I need to do all the multiplication first and then I'll do the division. It's actually not how we should do it. It's multiplication and division from left to right. So if division comes first, we're going to do that first. So here's what I'm going to do, and I'll have you do the same. We're going to put the M and the D in parentheses, kind of with a slash. These go together. These go together. And we're going to write multiplication slash division. I'll draw the multiplication symbol and the division symbol. In a separate color, I'm going to make a big note on here because this is very important. We do this in order from left to right. That direction. I'll stop for a minute. I just wrote a lot. Let you guys get caught up. Might already see it up on the board. I will go ahead and write the next step, but I will give you guys some time to do that. So the next one is the addition and the subtraction. That's the last step, A and S. Minus. Notice how addition and subtraction are also grouped because we also do addition and subtraction from left to right. We do whichever one we see first in the problem all the way to the end. And I'm going to show you lots of examples so it makes more sense. So I just passed out this worksheet, and we're going to start doing a few of these together, and just make sure that we can use these order of operations with problems like this. So first thing I want you to do is write your name on it because you will turn this in to me.
Is this our exit ticket?
This is not the exit ticket. This will be like the class worksheet.
Okay.
You'll have an exit ticket at the end of class today. Your exit tickets are almost always 2 questions at the very most. They'll be short. So let's see. Let's start with number 1. The way that I want to start solving a problem like this is first I'm going to look and see in the order of operations, my first thing is P4 parentheses. Are there any parentheses in number 1?
Yes. No, it's not. No.
There's a parenthesis right here, but in the problem, are there? No, there's no parentheses. So we're going to go to the next step, E. Are there any exponents in number 1?
Isn't this where you do like the downward, like this and this?
Yes, absolutely. Nope, there's no exponents.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yes. Now let's see. Do we have any multiplication or division?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What division do we have?
7, or 14 divided by 7.
14 divided by 7. So what we're going to do is I am going to circle just that part. We're going to do that first. So
I thought we were gonna put the parentheses in like you did.
we could put parentheses, absolutely. I just circled it. I don't know why. You can do parentheses too. That works just the same. So let's see. What is 14 divided by 7? Let's use our calculators here. 14. 2. Good. So I am going to write below that 2. That was my answer.
Okay.
And then we're going to bring everything down. 12 minus 2 plus 6. Beautiful. Okay. Is there any more multiplication and division?
No.
No. So we can move on to the next step, which is addition and subtraction. Now, whenever I say addition and subtraction from left to right, that means we don't have to do 2 plus 6 first just because it's addition.
Yeah.
We're going to do 12 minus 2, then plus 6, because 12 minus 2 comes first when we go left to right. So now let's do 12 minus 2. And what's that? 12 minus 2 is 10. I bring down my plus 6. And 10 plus 6 is 60. And that's our answer. Very nice. Not too bad, huh? No, not too bad. Yep, it might have been a while for some of us, and that is okay. Let's look at number 2. Any parentheses in number 2?
No.
No. Any exponents?
No.
No. Multiplication or division?
Yes.
Yes. Where? 10 divided by 2. What is 10 divided by 2? It's 5. What do I do next?
Bring it down.
Bring it all down. I still need to bring down 6 minus 4 plus 5. Okay. Any more multiplication or division?
No.
Nope. So I can move on to addition and subtraction, can't I? Okay, so what do I do next? Yes. What is 6 minus 4? 2. I'll bring down plus 5.
7.
And it's 7. That's it. Perfect. Okay, you guys want to try to do 3 and 4 on your own? You said no. I want you to try 3 and 4 on your own. I'm going to give you a few minutes, and then I'm going to check back in, see how we're doing, and then we're going to move forward from there. So I'll pause this for a moment, and I'll walk around and see how we're doing. Okay, so number 3, who wants to tell me how they did this? Somebody feel brave?
Yeah.
Okay, Anna, tell me about it. How did you do number 3?
I divided 12 divided by 6.
Perfect. 12 divided by 6, what'd you get?
2.
2. What'd you do next?
Bring the 5 plus 14 down.
Good. 5 plus 14 minus 2.
Then I did 5 plus 14.
Perfect. Then you did 5 plus 14, and that is
19.
19.
I got 17.
Yes, 17. Perfect. Did everybody else get that? Awesome. Okay, number 4. Who would like to do that one? I need a break, so you're gonna do it?
2 times 10. The
Perfect.
answer was 20. I brought down the 18 plus 4,
Mm-hmm.
and that was 22. Subtracted by 20, which left me 22.
Perfect. So 18 plus 4, you said that was 22. And then you subtracted the 20. And you got 2. Everybody else get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not so bad. Good. I love it. You guys are awesome. Okay. Let's look at the next section. We're going to use some parentheses now. Number 5. Now, when we look at the order of operations, the first step says parentheses. Do we have parentheses?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do. There's 2 sets. Is there a certain set we need to do first?
No.
Not really, but I would say as a rule of thumb, it's never a bad idea to keep up with the going left to right. If you did 8 minus 2 first, though, it wouldn't hurt your answer. I think you'd get the same thing, actually. But to be safe, let's do 9 plus 15 first. What is that?
24.
24. And what should I do next?
8 minus 2. Yeah.
Ah, the 8 minus 2. What is that?
6.
6.
Yes.
And then what do I do?
Divide.
Divide 24.
4.
Yeah, divided by 6, and you'll get 4.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Very nice. Okay, how about number 6?
Easy.
What should I do first on number 6? 10 minus 3.
Yep. 7.
7.
The plus, we're gonna book.
Sure, then we can bring down plus 14 divided by 7. Now what do I do? Yeah. What's 14 divided by 7? It's 2. I'll bring down 7 plus 2. And what's our answer? 9. Good. Very good. That is wonderful. Okay, let's see. Number 7, what should I do first here?
Rule of thumb.
Go ahead.
To right.
We are going to go left to right. What operation comes first? The parentheses, the multiplication, division? Yeah, we want to do the parentheses here. So, yes, 15 minus 5 gives us 10. And I've got plus 10 divided by 5. Yes, 10 divided by 5 is 2. And then my 10 plus 2 gives me 12. Amazing. Okay, do number 8 by yourself. Do it. I'll pause it. What'd you get for number 8? 10. That is correct. Just double check. Let's do our work. What is first?
40. Yep, you
12
got
plus 28, we got 40.
Yes.
Okay, 40 divided by, what's 2 plus 2?
4.
40 divided by 4, 10. You guys are fast. Fast learners. I love it. Okay. You think you can try the backside on your own? These are a little tougher, but it's the same rules being applied.
That's funny. I just did the.
Yes. Okay. I want you to try to get to number 12. I'm going to set a little, probably 8-minute timer to do these 4 problems. I want to see if you can do them. I'll pause this. Unpause. Okay, so number 9, we'll backtrack just a little bit. No parentheses, no exponents. Is there multiplication or division?
Yes.
Yes. I have 2 different ones. I have 10 divided by 2, and I have 9 times 3. Which one do I do first? 10 divided by 2. Okay, and that is 5. So I'll bring everything else down. Plus 9 times 3 minus 2. What do I do now? Multiplication. What's 9 times 3? 27. Bring everything down. Now what do I do? 5 plus 27 is, what is it? 32 minus 2, 30. Good. Number 9, our answer is 30. Okay. Number 10, what do we do first?
Divide 4 by 8.
Yes, 8 divided by 4 is
2.
2. We'll bring it all down. 19 plus 2 plus 12 times 9. Now what do I do? 12 times 9. 108. Bring the rest down.
108.
Okay, now what do I do?
19 plus 2.
19 plus 2 is 21 plus 108. 129. That's our answer for 10. Very good. Okay. Now let's look at number 11 and 12. Ooh, these get crazy. How do we feel about 9 and 10? Feel okay?
Yeah, I feel yes. Pretty good about that.
I think you guys got it. We're getting it. Okay, number 11. Now we have multiple operations inside of parentheses. So what we're going to do here is, well, we know in the order of operations, parentheses comes first.
Yep.
So I'm looking only inside the parentheses now. What comes first inside the parentheses?
9 times 3.
9 times 3. What is that?
7.
27. I'm going to bring everything down, including the parentheses. Now I have 4 times parentheses 27 plus 4 plus 10. What should I do here?
Yeah, bring it down again.
Well, we just brought it down. Now I need to decide which operation to do.
I don't think 27 plus 4.
Yes. Why are we not going to do multiplication?
Because it's just in the parentheses.
Yes, because this is still in parentheses. What is 27 plus 4?
30.
31. 31.
31.
Yes, 31. Now we'll bring everything down again. 4 times 31 plus 10. What comes next?
4 times 31.
4 times 31. What is that?
124.
124? I can't tell you off the top of my head if that's right, but I bet it is. 4 times 31, yeah. 124 plus 10. And that is 134. 134. For adding 10. If we were to stack those on top of each other, you see 124 plus 10, 4 plus 0 gives us 4, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus nothing is 1.
Yep.
That's how we got it. Was that so bad? It was trickier for sure. It wasn't terrible though, was it?
No, a little bit more. I feel like the order of operation really helped with a lot.
It's a little more involved as we
Yes.
go. Now, these are meant just to challenge you, okay? Because as we go on into more complicated math, believe it or not, it actually gets less complicated parenthesis-wise. This is just to make sure you really got it and know what to do first. Okay, can we try number 12? Okay, what should I do first? Ooh, yes, we're actually going to do the parentheses, and this one comes first. 14 plus 5. What's 14 plus 5?
19.
19 plus, now we need to do what in parentheses here? 20 divided by 4, which is 5. I'm going to bring down my parentheses. I got rid of 20 divided by 4. What do I still have left in the parentheses though?
14.
14.
Added to that 5.
Yes, 14 plus 5. So what is 14 plus 5? 19. Bring down my other 19.
And we got 38.
38. Good. Yes. You guys. That's amazing. Okay. I love it. That was a whole lot of problems.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Okay, so do we feel like we have a better understanding of what order to do things in from the moment we got in here to now?
Yes.
Good, good. So how about now we go back to that do now problem and we figure out which one was the right answer. Let's go back to that number 11. I'm going to rewrite the problem and let's see if we can figure out the correct answer now. 5 plus 3 times 4 minus 2. What do we do first? 3 times 4.
Yes.
And that's 12. 5 plus 12 minus 2.
5 plus 12.
5 plus 12 is
17.
17 minus 2 is
15.
15. Good.
Keep moving.
Yes. Guys, I love it. Awesome. 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 Okay. So the challenge one, this is something I will never ask you to do on a quiz test, anything like that. This is more for fun. But I will show you, if you're curious, how we could find the answer.
Oh, they gave us, okay.
So, for number 13, the challenge here is to put parentheses where we can make all of these numbers add up and multiply to be equal to 21.
Mhm.
So right now, if I did it exactly how it was without parentheses, what would we do first? Let's ignore the equal 21. 2 times 3, and that's 6.
Bring the 1 down in the plus sign.
1 plus 6 plus 4.
And then you do 1 plus 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would give us 7 plus
Plus
4.
4 equals 10.
Almost 11.
Yeah, I was gonna say
11. So now we have to ask ourselves, is
Uh,
11 equal to 21?
No.
Wait.
No.
You have to use the subtraction or the multiplication of something.
Yes. We are going to put parentheses in here so that when we solve this in a different order,
Mhm.
this is going to be 21. So we could try a few things. What if we put parentheses?
Okay.
Let me use a different color so it's not all blurred. What if I did parentheses here? What would that do? Well, we would do the 1 plus 2 first, right?
Mhm.
And that would give me 3
Mhm.
times 3, which is what?
Oh,
9 plus 4, which is not the right number.
Right.
So we need more than just this parentheses. Could we try putting parentheses somewhere else too?
Yeah.
Where else could we?
I was gonna say 2 and 3.
The 2 and 3, well, that's
No.
multiplication.
Okay.
Is there anything that we wouldn't already do first? So we have 1 plus 2, we'll put that in parentheses. We have that.
3 plus 4?
Let's try the 3 plus 4.
Okay.
So now we're gonna have, what's 1 plus 2?
3.
3. I'll bring down times, what's 3 plus 4? 7. What's 3 times 7? 21. Now it's equal. 21 equals 21.
So you did, okay.
This is just like a fun challenge. What do you call
Yeah,
it?
because you're making the
What do you call it, fun or not?
Yeah.
I will never ask you to do something like this for a grade, ever. I just thought it would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
So it works. What about number 14? Could we put parentheses in here to make this true?
Yes.
I'm sure we could. Do we have any ideas?
Like how we did the other one, the parentheses from 8 plus 2.
We could try that. 8 plus 2. What is 8 plus 2?
10.
10 times 3 minus 4. Okay, 10 times 3 is 30. Minus 4 is 26. It worked.
Okay, look
Look at that. We did it. That's awesome. All right. We finished the worksheet.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. So, once you have this all nice and copied and written down, make sure your name is on it. And I want you to turn that into the assignment bin for me. That way I can put it in the grade book and you'll get a 10 out of 10 just for filling it out. Make sure you have everything filled out. Make sure your name is on it. Turn this in. Turn this in. That up for a minute.
Really?
And let's see. Okay, so we're back from our break. And I am just pulling out my notes that we were working on.
Take it, pay to me, you do?
I know, I'll tell you what, I've been saying we need some different chairs.
Oh, I believe it.
So I'm gonna start page 2. And we are going to talk about something called A variable.
Couple.
A variable. Now, if you never heard of it before, no worries. I'm going to teach you all about it today.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, variable.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Okay, so Pre-Alg, I'm going to title my page first. And 2. This is our day 2 note continued.
Welcome, David.
So, okay, so I'm going to have you write on your paper the word variable. 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 And a variable is just a fancy word for a letter that we put on a problem on a piece of paper that stands for a number that we don't know yet. So a variable is a letter that stands for a number we don't know. So, for example, we might have something like 3x. Which item is the variable?
The X.
The x, easy peasy. This is the variable. Now, whenever we have a number right next to a variable like 3x, this means 3 times x. So that means I have 3 of this number that I don't know. Now, what if I said that x equals 2?
You have 2 X. I mean 2.
Instead of x, I would now have 3 of the number 2.
Oh.
Ah, yes. So what we're going to do here is the x holds the place of a number, and we can put whatever number we want in there, or we end up solving for the number, and we'll get to that. But if I have 3x and I tell you that x equals 2, then what this means is I really have 3, and I'm going to put a parentheses here where x used to be, and I'm going to put 2. This is another way to write multiplication. This means 3 times 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
You doing this?
So this is, I'm going to write this as well. Multiplication. Multiply. So what is 3 times 2? 6. And that would be our answer. Now, what if I told you that instead of x being 2, what if now I said that x equals 5?
So it's going to be 3 times 5?
Yes, yes, it'll just be 3 times 5. What's 3 times 5?
15 too.
15. They make letters sound so scary. It's not.
Yes, they do.
It's really not. You just gotta break it down and look at it for what it is. It's just a number that we don't know yet. Until we do, then we do know, and then we can use it.
You hear me?
Huh?
I say you're a good teacher, you take
Oh,
time.
well, thank
You'll
you.
get it everywhere.
I appreciate it.
Like, well, did you get it? Well, we got to move on.
No, that was my experience in high school.
Yeah.
Teachers
Yes.
that they
Yes.
teach it, and then whether you got it or not, we're
Yeah.
going to the next thing.
Yes.
And, you know, the job is to teach, not to lecture. I'm
Yeah.
not here to
Yeah.
just talk at you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to teach it to you. And if I don't teach it to you, I'm not doing my job.
Yeah.
So that's my job.
We get in our grammar school as well.
Yeah.
When you start getting up in like 8th grade, up, it's like up, and less.
Patience, the patience that teachers have, they need more of it. Okay, let's see. What if I said, let me write another
So that
example.
parenthesis is the time.
Yes, when you have
Yes.
two numbers right beside each other in parentheses, that means multiply. And if it helps to remind you, you can even write above here 3 times 2 or 3 times 5. Sometimes writing those little notes helps, but when you go back and look at your notes, because I can't tell you how many times I've looked back at my notes and I had no idea what it meant. Writing little notes definitely helps. So let's look at, how about 4 plus 2x. 4 plus 2x. And this time, I'm going to tell you that x equals 6. How could I figure out the answer to this problem using x equals 6?
So you put the 2, then you put the 6, and the 6 right there.
Yes, yes. All I need to do is rewrite the problem, and instead of x, I'm going to replace the x with a 6. So underneath here, I'm going to write 4 plus 2, and instead of x, I write 6, because I told you x is 6. Okay, now here's where the order of operations comes in. What do I do now? Times. What's 2 times 6? 12. Bring down my 4. 4 plus 12 is 16. Good. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay, now I
Wait a
want,
minute.
yes, go ahead.
So you said 2 times 6 is 12.
Yes.
Okay, so I see what you did.
And then we just brought down that plus 4. We got 16. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, and my work's getting a little messy. I'm gonna kind of bubble what goes together. What if I gave you 20 divided by x plus 2, and I tell you that x equals 4. How would I start this problem?
For division, I would just rewrite the whole problem since you have to solve for x.
I would start always by, if they tell you what x is, start by rewriting the problem and put the number in there. Because if we don't know what x is yet, we can't divide it.
Yep.
We got to replace it with that 4. So how do I start this?
20 divided by 4.
Yes, 20 divided by, instead of x,
Yeah.
4 plus 2. I'm going to put that 4 in parentheses just so that I know I put it in there. And now what do I do?
I would say now this appropriate, you go back to your the order of operation.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
So the bottom total of 4.
yes. Which is
5
5
plus 2
plus 2, which
plus
is
7.
7.
Yes.
Good. Good, good, good. Let's do one more together, and then I'm going to have you guys try a couple on your own. Now let's try. Minus 10. Two. And x equals 12. Give everybody a minute to get it written down. 5x minus 10 times 2, and x is 12. Let's try this one on your own. You want to do one more together. Let's do this last one together, okay? So, and then I'm going to let you try some on your own. I've got my problem. Does everyone at least have this problem written down?
Yes.
Perfect. What should I do first?
The 2020. I mean, take all of
We
that.
will do that eventually.
Okay.
Right, the
The
problem.
x, first we need to replace the x with the value that I gave you, 12. So we want to start, I'm going to write that. Step 1. Replace the variable, which is the x.
Yeah.
Place the variable with the number.
No.
That's the first step.
Okay, which is a 12.
Yes, yes.
Okay, got
So, where is the variable in this problem?
it.
Right next to the 5. X is my variable. So, when I rewrite this problem, I need to write 5 what?
Parentheses 12.
Parentheses 12.
And then you go ahead with the minus 10 times.
Yes.
12.
Then minus 10
Minus 10
times 2. Good. Now, what should I do? 5 times 12. Yes. 60. Yeah, so 5 times 12 is 60. Bring everything down.
Minus 20.
Minus 10 times 2.
Minus 20.
Yeah.
20. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
10 times 2. That gives us 20. So now,
60 minus
yeah,
20.
60 minus 20, which is 40. Yes, 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 yes. You guys are getting it. That's so good. All right.
Yeah, so it's a lot more complex than we had yesterday.
What step are you on? Okay. So I'm going to give you a few now to try by yourselves. And can I move this paper? Can I start a new sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's getting messy on here. I need to not be so all over the place. So let me just title this again. Pre-algebra. For me. It's not right. Try someone else. All right, so I'm just gonna write out a few problems. Do not worry if you do not finish every single one of them. But we'll go over them together. I'll set a timer for you as well. I'm gonna give you a dusting. Let's do this. Four problems to try on your own. First two do have the same x value. They're both 10. Now the last two are different, so don't get in the habit of using 10 every time. Just make sure you're paying attention to it. I'm gonna pause this recording and set about a 10-minute timer here. Again, don't worry if you don't finish them all. It's no big deal. Okay, so number one, what answer did you all get? 45. Everybody got it?
Yep.
Good. And I'm gonna work it out just in case anybody's watching the video. How did you start this problem?
You put the 10, you put X in.
Yes, instead of x, we're gonna put 10. So we have 4 times 10 plus 3 plus 2. What next?
4 times 10, 4 times 10.
4 times 10 is 40.
We break with those now.
Plus 3 plus 2.
3 plus 10.
Yes, and when you add all that together, you do get 45. Perfect. Perfect. Already got that one. Now let's look at number 2. First step, every single time, replace your x with the number I give you. So here's my x. I'm going to rewrite the whole problem. 3 minus 2 times 10 divided by 5. Now, order of operations. What do I do next?
2 times 10.
2 times 10. What's 2 times 10?
20.
20 Bring everything down.
Divide.
Now we divide. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Bring down my 3 minus 4.
You get one.
You get.
You get one. I know.
All three of you
Minus
thought it was
one.
1. It's
Minus
negative 1.
Oh, no. Yes,
Yes, because we're taking away more than we started with. You can also, I will always say, check with your calculator. 3 minus 4 equals, gosh, there has to be a way.
Yes, it is. It is a -1.
Negative 1 is our answer. Negative 1. Good. All right. Does everybody understand that good as well?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Now let's look at number 3. What is the first thing I should do? Replace the x. Good.
Variables.
So I'm going to write 5 times 3 plus 10 times 3. Okay. Order of operations. You could do the 10 times 3. You can also do 5 times 3. Yes. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 10 times 3, 30. That's 15 plus 30. 45. Good. Good. All right. You copying that one down? Okay, I'll give you a second. I don't want to jump ahead. Number 4 next. Everybody have number 3?
Yes.
Okay. Are we ready for 4? Okay. What do I do first?
6 times 5.
6 times 5. Yes, I'm going to bring that down. 6 times 5. And bring down my plus 4. And that 20. And what is 6 times 5? 30. So bring everything down again. 20 minus 30 plus 4. What should I do next? Subtract. 20 minus 30.
Minus 10.
This one got everybody mixed up. It is minus 10. Negative 10. This is another one where I'm starting with 20 and I'm taking away more than I started with. Anytime you do that, you're going to end up with a negative. And I like to think of it like this. If I have $20 on my bank account, like I got $20 on my debit card, and I go and try to spend $30, am I still going to have $10 left? No, I'm going to owe the bank $10. I'm going to have a negative amount. You cannot take away more than you start with without going negative. So 20 minus 30 is negative 10
So that makes it -14.
plus 4. Now let's see. Let's look at our addition rules. Do these have the same sign or different signs? Different signs. Whenever we have different signs, we're subtracting.
Okay.
Ooh, so what am I going to do here?
Back 4 from 10.
Subtract.
Yep. 10 minus 4 is
Minus 6.
negative 6.
Okay.
And it's negative because the bigger number is negative.
And this the kicker part about it. I didn't know we was dealing with negatives. I thought they were just regular minus signs.
And you know what? That's okay. But it's kind of the same thing. Negative 10 plus 4, watch this, is negative 6. But 4 minus 10 is also negative 6.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is the same thing. And
Okay.
again,
Yes.
calculate it.
Yeah.
We can type that in. So I'm going to type negative 10 plus 4, and I'm going to get negative 6. If I typed in 4 minus 10, I'm also going to get negative 6. Same thing.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Now, Do you think, Diana, do you think it was just confusing how we went from 20 minus 30 to negative 10?
Yes, I did, because
Okay.
I didn't know if we were dealing with negatives.
Yes.
That's what confused me.
So at the beginning of our problem, we really didn't have negatives. But
Yes.
when we followed the order of operations, which told us to do addition and subtraction from left to right,
Mm-hmm.
if you type 20 minus 30 on your calculator, try typing that in. Tell me what you get.
Subtract the guy.
Uh-huh. 20 minus 30. We're gonna get negative 10.
Negative.
You got it? Yep.
Wow.
So if you end up with a negative answer, even if you don't start with negatives, all of a sudden we do have a negative 10 in it.
It turns into that.
It sure does. So you want to be super careful, and at each step, it's never a bad idea to check every step with your calculator. I check every time I grade your papers. I check on a calculator to make sure I got it right. So negative 6 is our answer for number 4. Did any of you try the challenge?
I did.
What'd you get?
See?
I got 40 for my answer.
You got 40?
50.
You got 50? What'd you get? You got 40? Let's see what's the right answer.
Okay.
What should we do first?
You gotta put your variables where they go.
We need to put our variables where they go. So whenever I replace x with a number, what number? 5. So I have 2 times x. X is 5. So 2 times 5 plus 3 times what's y? 10. So now I have 2 times 5 plus 3 times 10. So what do I do next? Multiply. 2 times 5 is 10. Bring down my plus. What's 3 times 10? 30. 10 plus 30? 40. Nice job. Very nice job. Okay, wonderful. Okay. We're getting it, guys. That's really good. Okay. How do we feel about me giving you an exit ticket and being done a little early? We feel good? Okay. So this is going to be the first exit ticket that you watch me make you. Normally for exit tickets, I am going to just write it on a piece of paper and I go and run copies for the people that are not here. You can always wait for that copy if you want, but you are also more than welcome to write it on your own paper. It really is up to you. But if you do write it on your own paper, please title it the same way that I do so that it doesn't get lost in the mix. So here's how we title it. I'm going to write Day 2 Exit Ticket. I'm going to give you a spot to put your name. I will also always write the due date on these, just so that you don't forget, especially if you, I will grade these right away. I can even grade them before you go if you want. That way, you know, if you get something wrong, the due date is also how long you have to correct the mistakes if you decide to make corrections. So I'm gonna write due Friday, May 30th. Yeah. And I'm gonna have you, I'm gonna write up a fancy word. I didn't say this word to you today. I probably should have. Evaluate the expression. This just means solve the problem. Evaluate the expression. Solve the problem using the values given for each variable. So you're going to solve the problem using the numbers I tell you. And it's just one question today, and take your time with it because there will be a few steps to the question. You are going to solve this. 5x plus 2 plus 3y is going to be 4, and y going to be 6. That is your exit ticket. I'm going to freeze my screen so that you can still see it, and then I'm going to run some copies of it. If you decide you want a copy, I will give you one at that time, but if not, you're welcome to do it on your own paper. But once you finish, that is it, and you're free to go. So in that recording,